So, August the 23rd, 1939, and Sir Neville Henderson, who is the British ambassador to Germany, has had a meeting with Hitler. He's trying to talk some sense into him. And following the meeting, he's done a memo to Lord Halifax, who's the Foreign Secretary, and this is how it was reported in the press. I had derived the impression that the atmosphere was likely to be most unfriendly, and that the probability was that the interview would be exceedingly brief. But during the whole of this first conversation, Herr Hitler was excitable and uncompromising. He made no long speeches, but his language was violent and exaggerated. He said he was receiving hundreds of telegrams daily from his persecuted compatriots. He would stand it no longer. I interrupted by remarking that whilst I did not wish to try to deny that persecutions occurred, the German press accounts were highly exaggerated. He had mentioned the castration of Germans. I happened to be aware of one such case, but the German in question was a sex maniac who had been treated as he deserved. Hitler's retort was that there had not been one case, but 6. I contested every point and kept calling his statements inaccurate, but the only effect was to launch him on some fresh tirade. So soon after this meeting, Sir Neville Henderson met with Hitler again, and this time he says, "I spoke of the tragedy of war and of his immense responsibility, but his answer was that it would be all England's fault." I refuted this, only for him to say that England was determined to destroy and exterminate Germany. He was, he said, 50 years old, and he preferred war now than when he was 55 or 60. If you enjoy this content, please take a look at my channel, Not History But News, where I'm taking a look at newspapers from the 1930s and the 1940s.